Welcome to the show. Tonight, we're diving into a travel revolution that's about to shake up how we vacation. The travel industry is on the brink of massive changes in 2025, especially for the biggest US brands. But the real surprise? It's Canada leading the charge, forming new alliances and partnerships that are reshaping the travel landscape. What does this mean for your next trip? Better prices, more choices, and new experiences? We're unpacking the biggest story in travel right now, and you won't want to miss it. Grab a snack and get comfortable. Let's jump in. Let's start with the airlines. Delta Airlines has long dominated US-Canada routes, but that's changing fast. Canadian carriers are teaming up with international airlines, creating powerful new networks and offering more routes and connections than ever before. Suddenly, you can book a seamless trip from a smaller US city, connect through Montreal and fly to Paris, all on one ticket. These alliances are targeting Delta's most profitable routes, offering better prices and more options. For travelers, this means real competition, lower fares, better service, and more choices. Delta can't just rely on its old playbook, they're being forced to rethink pricing, schedules, and loyalty programs. Canadian airlines are leveraging their hubs to connect the US to the world, becoming global players. The result? Passengers might choose a Canadian airline not just because it's available, but because it's the best option. Delta is now in a race, hearing footsteps behind them for the first time in years. This isn't just about losing a few routes, it's a fundamental shift in power. The Canadian airlines are using their geographic advantage to funnel US traffic worldwide. Delta is strategizing, but the pressure is on. The North American aviation market is being transformed and the competition is fierce. Will Delta form new alliances or start a price war? One thing's certain, the skies have never been more interesting for travelers. The established giant is being challenged by a newly empowered force from the north. For us, it means better deals and more ways to explore. The chess match at 35,000 feet has just begun. The next chapter in North American air travel is here, and it's going to be fascinating to watch. So, next time you book a flight, check those Canadian options. You might be surprised at what you find. The travel game is changing, and you're the winner. Stay tuned for more shakeups. Let's see who takes the lead. You've landed. Now, where to stay? For many, it's Marriott. But Canadian hotel chains are stepping up, offering something fresh. They're not just building hotels, they're creating unique, boutique experiences with authentic Canadian flair. Think cozy lodges in Banff or chic, design-forward hotels in Toronto, all with local food and personal touches. These Canadian brands are targeting US travelers with smart marketing and irresistible travel packages. Imagine booking your flight, hotel, and ski pass all at once, saving money and getting a unique experience. Marriott can't just rely on its name and loyalty program anymore. They're being pushed to innovate, adding local art, regional cuisine, and curated experiences to their Canadian properties. It's scale versus specialty. Marriott has the network, but Canadian chains offer something tailored and memorable. The competition is forcing everyone to improve. For travelers, this means more choices and better experiences. Marriott must prove it's still the best option, even in Canada. Canadian hotels are nimble, adapting quickly to trends and offering a level of personalization big brands struggle to match. The tug-of-war for tourist dollars is real, and the guest is the winner. Marriott is being challenged to evolve, and that's good news for everyone. The hotel landscape is changing, one booking at a time. Next time you plan a trip north, look beyond the usual names. You might discover your new favorite stay. The pressure is on, and innovation is the name of the game. The result? A better travel experience for you. Let's see who checks in as the new favorite. You've got your flight and hotel, now you need wheels. Hertz has been the go-to for decades, but Canadian rental alliances are shaking things up. Canadian agencies are joining forces, pooling fleets and sharing systems to compete directly with giants like Hertz. The result? Lower prices and more flexible options for travelers. You might find better deals, more convenient pickup spots, and vehicles tailored for Canadian terrain, like SUVs with snow tires included. Hertz now faces a tough choice: cut prices and risk profits, or hold firm and lose customers. For many travelers, a good deal trumps brand loyalty. Hertz must add value, premium vehicles, faster pickups, or special promotions to stay competitive. The Canadian alliances are systematically challenging every part of the American travel industry. It's a coordinated effort, intentional or not, creating a more dynamic market. From the sky to the road, the game is changing. Hertz's dominance is no longer guaranteed. The yellow light is flashing. Hertz needs to innovate or risk falling behind. For travelers, this means better deals and more choices. The rental car market is more competitive than ever. Next time you book, check those Canadian options. You might save money and get a better ride. The road ahead is wide open. Let's see who takes the lead. Let's set sail. Carnival is the king of North American cruises, but Canadian operators are charting a new course. Instead of mega ships and Caribbean routes, they're offering small ship expeditions through British Columbia's fjords, Newfoundland's rugged coast, and even the Arctic. These unique, adventure-focused cruises are attracting Americans who want more than just sun and buffets. It's about culture, nature, and real exploration, something Carnival's model can't easily match. As more travelers seek these experiences, Carnival risks losing a segment of its market. It's not a direct battle, but a slow shift in traveler preferences. The couple who cruised the Caribbean may now save for a polar bear expedition in Nunavut. Carnival remains strong, but they're watching this trend closely. They're adding local experiences at ports, but it's not the same as a fully immersive journey. The shift is clear. Travelers want active exploration, not just passive entertainment. Canadian cruise alliances are perfectly positioned to deliver. They offer adventure, exclusivity, and a deep connection to nature. The North American cruise map is being redrawn. For travelers, it's a chance to experience something truly different. The cruise industry is evolving. Are you ready to explore new waters? Next time you plan a cruise, consider a Canadian adventure. The future of cruising is about stories, not just souvenirs. Set your sights on something extraordinary. Booking travel online? Expedia has been the go-to, but Canadian digital platforms are rising fast. These new sites aren't trying to outsize Expedia, they're outsmarting it with specialization and deep integration. Focused on Canadian travel, they offer unique listings and authentic experiences you won't find elsewhere. They bundle flights, boutique hotels, and local tours into seamless, discounted packages. This keeps travelers, and their money, within the Canadian travel network. Expedia's everything-in-one-place model is under threat if these platforms offer better deals and content. Travelers may start on Expedia but switch when they find more value elsewhere. Loyalty erodes quickly in the digital age. Canadian platforms are becoming the go-to experts for travel north of the border. Expedia is responding with tech upgrades and new partnerships, but the competition is heating up. The online booking wars are here, and the border is the new front line. For travelers, this means smarter choices and better deals. The digital travel landscape is shifting. Are you ready to click book on something new? Stay tuned for the next big disruptor. Back in the air, this time across the Atlantic. American Airlines has long dominated US-Europe routes, but Canadian-European joint ventures are changing the game. These partnerships create seamless travel from US cities through Canada to Europe, often at better prices and with smoother connections. Instead of connecting through traditional US hubs, travelers are routed north, siphoning passengers from Americans' key routes. The Canadian airline brings in US passengers. The European partner offers a vast network abroad. Together, they're a formidable competitor, offering more destinations and frequency than a single airline can match. American Airlines now faces competition from a new direction, squeezing their market share. Their response? Strengthen alliances, improve connections, and compete on price and perks? The chess game for transatlantic travelers is on. Geography is destiny, and Canada is now a critical crossroads. The balance of power is shifting, and American Airlines is feeling it. For travelers, this means more options and potentially better deals to Europe. The skies are more competitive than ever. Next time you fly across the Atlantic, consider a Canadian connection. The future of transatlantic travel is being rewritten. The competition is fierce and the traveler wins. Watch this space. Big changes are coming. The world is more connected than ever. Where will you fly next? Let's check back into hotels. Hilton is a global powerhouse, but Canadian hospitality groups are forcing them to innovate. New Canadian hotels are built with smart tech, app-controlled rooms, keyless entry, and AI concierges. They're also leading in sustainability, with green certifications and local sourcing. Hybrid models blend hotel rooms with co-working and social spaces, making hotels vibrant community hubs. Hilton must accelerate its own tech upgrades and sustainability efforts to keep up. The competition is pushing Hilton to reinvent itself for a new generation of travelers. For guests, this means more modern, eco-friendly, and engaging hotel experiences. The pressure is on, and the pace of change is quickening. Canadian innovation is a catalyst for the entire industry. Hilton's legacy is being challenged, and that's a good thing. The future of hospitality is about creativity and connection. Next time you book, look for what's new and different. The best stay might surprise you. That's a wrap! The travel world is changing fast, with Canadian alliances pushing US brands to innovate. It's a story of strategy, ambition, and the evolution of how we explore. If you want to stay on top of the latest travel trends, subscribe and join our community of curious travelers. Your support helps us keep digging into these stories for you. Thanks for watching. Now go plan your next adventure. The future of travel is here. See you next time.